hang on to your seat, baby, because this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, Entertainment? So Tom Comtel with another video. We talking Love Island season 7, episode 25. Y'all, you know what I like about Love Island? Like, from the beginning of the season, you could never thought that it would end up the way that it is right now. Like, it's so much has changed in regards to like relationships, alliances, whatever you want to call it. Like, and I love it. I love it. I love it. So Taylor is talking to the guys, and he's basically telling the guys like, hey, you know, I didn't go crazy because, you know, I didn't want Clark to feel away. He's talking about when it was his turn to do the teasing for the heart weight, that he didn't go crazy because of Clark. And I will say, Clark to me is very blah, boring. Not as in like on the show, but in the relationship. Like, I feel like at one point in time, Taylor's going to end up losing interest. I don't know if we're not seeing her personality, but when he said that she brings the child in him out, I was like, because at one point too, he said not only that he doesn't feel like he has to stand up and, you know, be serious and stuff. Like, I guess he was trying to say like that with Alondra. I'm like, yeah, okay, you already got a bird chest. The most she could tell you to do is stand up, nigga. What are you talking about? Anyways, Brian is talking to the girls, well, to the guys, and he lets the guys know, the new guys, he lets the guys know, because it's alliances, y'all. It's the new guys, the OG guys, the new girls, the OG girls. Everybody has their cliques. He's letting the new guys know that Adriana is boring. He's like, he didn't think that it was just physical, but he's realizing that the relationship was strictly physical. I said, ooh, not y'all. I thought y'all was the two lover birds of the season. What happened? Like, Adriana does give me the type that's like, dudes probably have a good old time with her, but she doesn't give me the type that has very deep conversations. So I'm not kind of surprised with him saying that, but I'm surprised he's saying that so early, because it's not like he's been in the villa forever. Nick is talking to the OG guys, and he's basically saying he want to throw hands with Elon. He said he don't with what Elon did, because Elon basically was trying to be funny on the last challenge and said, hey, it's your turn to watch. And he didn't find that funny. Not gonna lie, I think Nick will win in the squabble. We done seen the video. I done seen the video y'all sent me with him around all them niggas talking about hyping up like that. So I feel like one of them niggas taught him how to throw hands. He probably was play fighting with them niggas. So I could guarantee he probably could whoop Elon's ass. All right. Elon, on the other hand, was just like, he's talking to the new guys. He's like, I thought it was like funny. Like, you know, like I didn't mean to like offend him. Like, it was funny. Don't you think, guys? Like, and the guys are like, yeah, like, no, let your balls drop. Don't let him get on you. Chris is really the one saying that, really. He's like, don't let him get on you. Don't let him make you feel away. Chris ends up talking to Huda. And also, this is what I feel about this whole Chris and Elon thing. Had the roles been reversed, Nick would have did the same thing. And Nick, to me, is the smartest one in the house. Because guess what he did? He cut off things with Sierra. They're cut off. Okay? Because we're nearing the finale. I believe somebody said the finale is July 13th or something like that. 17th, 13th, somewhere around that range. So if you're not close to being cut off, you have an issue. What are you really doing here? Because are we voting at the end for the best couple? So why are everybody still open? Like, I'm confused. This is the season of being open, because from what the entertainers been telling me last season, half of the couples would have been closed off. So Nick, to me, is the smartest one out of the crew. Ace is a close second, because I feel like had that whole Chris thing not happen, he probably would have tried to ask to close things off with Shelly. Okay? Now, Chris ends up talking to Huda. He's basically telling her, like, to apologize and lets her know, like, hey, you know, you shouldn't feel bad for what you did, because Shelly isn't closed off. Let the record show. You know what's crazy? Like, it's the zoom ins for Huda. Like, they're going to give Huda an emotional montage. This is every time Huda is going through something. They zoom into her face, they zoom into her eyebrows, they zoom into her eyelashes, and she's like, I'm like, why we gotta do a whole montage of Huda crying? Like, we just see the girl cry about like upteen times. So it's like, it's becoming a little bit unnecessary. And Love Island, you guys are hypocrites, the producers. Y'all the same was telling people not to bully people online. But with the editing that you guys do, it's very shady. And it, to me, promotes the bullying. It pushes the bullying. So not too much Love Island, okay? I still feel like Huda wasn't 100% in the wrong. I feel like she was 50% in the wrong. The other 50%, in my opinion, is Ace. Ace did not have to lay down and do anything with her. He could have easily said, no, I'm good. I'm almost closed off. Give me a kiss. My heart gonna race. Bam. Boom. But guess what? He took that ass in his face. If he wasn't there, Shelly, he probably would have stuck a tongue in there. So it's like, don't try to make it seem as if it's straightly Huda. And we're gonna get to this because Shelly does something that always bothers me. Like, and I noticed that she does this. Huda pulls Shelly aside for a chat, and Shelly said, she was like, I don't want to talk because like I'm angry. Cue crying montage. In the arms of an angel. They play the sad music. Shelly did the right thing with this. I feel like her talking to Huda now wouldn't serve any purpose. She's pissed. Okay? She's livid. They wouldn't have got anywhere in the conversation. They probably would have ended up cussing each other out, if we're going to be honest. So she did the right thing by not having that conversation right then and there. But like I said, I feel like a lot of that energy needs to go towards Ace as well, right? Now, Nick ends up pulling Elon for a chat, and Nick is pissed. He's like, you know what, bro? Like, I didn't really appreciate you. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm fucking pissed. You kissed Sierra, and, like, the way you did it, you're talking about, like, come on and watch. And, like, another issue is the Pancakes. This season is the season of Pancakes, okay? Everybody got an issue with the Pancakes, okay? Huda, Taylor, now Nick. Everybody, it's always about the Pancakes, okay? I'm gonna name this episode Pancakes and Cakes. You literally, because it's always something either with ass cakes or pancakes. One of the two. So he's kind of confronting Elon because he felt like he said that he wasn't going to make breakfast for Sierra, but he ended up making breakfast for Sierra anyways. Elon is basically saying that, you know, he didn't mean any harm by that. Here's the thing, Nick. You are a slut from the 90s. You could have easily cut off things with Sierra way before Elon came, but you waited till Elon came and you felt that he was a little bit pressure, so you hurried up and cut it off. Let's be real here. Nick, like I said, is the smartest one in the house. I peeped the game, and it's a smart game. I'm not mad at it, okay? And my whole thing is she doesn't have to eat the breakfast that's made for her, right? Elon was very bold with his responses because he wasn't really giving a sorry. He was basically giving like, you know, I did it, and I mean it that way, and it was kind of like that. And Nick was just sitting there with a sour face, looking like the guy from Toy Story. Now, Shelly ends up talking to Ace. This is why I have an issue with Shelly. She, to me, is a confessional gangster. I cannot stand that about her. She says a lot of how she feels in confessionals, but not in scene. That bothers me. You don't keep the same energy. Get out. Now, Ace said he was mad at her. He starts confronting her about the whole kiss she had with Chris. But the whole time, you was tonguing down Huda, and you was having Huda throw her big pancakes to your face. So you're a hypocrite. So you have no reason to be mad at her. And to me, Shelly, in that first conversation, because later on, she really tells him how she feels and finally stops being a confessional gangster, didn't really go in on him and basically really call him out. She was sort of kind of pitter-pattering the situation and was still kind of blaming Huda while he took the ass. Okay? That's what bothers me with Shelly. And she finally broke and stopped being a confessional gangster later on in the episode. Huda is eating and she goes and sits next to Alondria. And Alondria, she's like, did I do too much? Yeah, I think you did a little bit much. You know, I'm gonna go get some syrup for my food. I'll be back. That girl never came back. Alondria, why are you eating? And why are you finagling and gossiping with the girls? And you're not pulling niggas for chats. This is why I feel like Alondria could go home and I wouldn't be sad about it anymore. Because it's like, at this point, I don't feel like she's there to find love. If it's not Taylor, I don't think she's there to connect really with anybody on a deep level. I just don't see it. Like half the time we see her, she's gossiping. She's not pulling nobody for chats. She's not trying to get to know the guys. She either gossiping about Taylor or gossiping about the girls. Literally. Okay? She walks away and cue cry scene. Amaya comes up to her. Oh my God. Huda. Wait, what happened? Did you pull Shelly for a chat? She doesn't want to talk to me. Like, she just doesn't want to talk to me. Like, I fucked up. I'm fucked. Like, I'm fucked. I mean, like, Austin's calling me. I'll be back. I'm sorry. I'm like, but she was just like, okay, like it'll get better. It is what it is. It's just a challenge, and Shelly's not closed off. Okay, wipe your tears and do your biggest one. So Amaya's at least trying to comfort her, right? Because at this point, Huda is like a puddle of tears. It caused too much emotion from you. Because Huda, you are playing professional victim. Although I say it's 50% of your fault, it's still a good 50% of your fault. Had that have been Jeremiah, you would have felt the same way Shelly is feeling. So it's not like she has the right, she doesn't have the right to be mad. She has every right to be mad, don't get me wrong. But it's like you need to split that same energy with Ace. And I don't feel like she's doing that. That's how I feel. Okay. Now it's the next morning and it's time for breakfast. Ace wakes up bright early and gives Shelly her breakfast. Okay, he trying to beat Chris to the page. The sun didn't even look like it came out yet for that fuck nigga woke up. Chris ends up making breakfast for Huda and Shelly. Chris's breakfast presentation takes the W for me. The oranges were cut up in slices, and the presentation was a 10 out of 10. Ace, you gonna have to work on the presentation. Okay, Huda is talking to the girls, and she's like, guys, like, here come the pancakes again. I only got like one pancake, and she gave Shelly 2. Like, what the fuck? She goes, I hate to be that bitch, but like, what the fuck? If Huda complains about pancakes one more time, bitch, we're gonna have to give her a lifetime supply of Aunt Jemima pancake syrup. And they don't even make them shits no more. Because it's like, why is that such a big thing for you? You should be grateful he even made breakfast for you. This is how you could tell she's insecure, because the fact that you notice details like that is sickening. You should be lucky the nigga is even exploring your ass after seeing your behavior, the way that you're emotionally unbalanced, Huda. I mean, come on. So the OG clique, y'all, is talking, and to Alondria, Shelly, you pissed me off this whole episode until the end, until you got on Ace's ass. Shelly gonna say, because O was like, oh, you know, I have some options. I could still explore. Like, I have Austin, Zach. Shelly said, don't forget the main one, Taylor. And then we get a text. I kind of wish the text said, Alondria, please pack your bags and go home. Because I wasn't even mad at it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if Amaya was like, oh my God, I got a text. Oh no, Alondria, go home. I would have been like, yes. Because you're not learning your lesson. And Shelly, you should be ashamed of yourself because you're pushing her to make these decisions. It's sick. Okay? This is why, ladies, you should not listen to your friends at all times. Then all of a sudden, like I said, the text message happens. Nick and Sierra are given a date. Okay, Sierra tells Nick about the kiss, and it actually bothered her. She's telling her about the kiss with Alondria. She's on a date telling her this, and she was like, you know, like if it was Taylor, you would be pissed. Okay. Now Chris talks to Huda about the pancakes. And Huda is like, you know, it felt like I was like the side chick. Like, you know, I was like, what the fuck? if you feel like a side chick over a pancake amount, Huda, you got deeper problems than any of us can solve. I'm not gonna lie to you. You gonna need some deep cleansing because I don't think Love Island gonna be able to help what you need fixed. Okay, like it's not gonna do an iota of a thing for you at all. All right. She goes, if I was ugly, like, would it make it better? The fact that Chris is still wanting to explore her, I question him a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I really do. I'm like, do you like that toxic shit? You must do. Am I the only one thinking that? Like, I feel like he like that toxic shit. Like he like his woman a little crazy off the wall. Because that's diabolical. It's diabolical. I don't care what nobody says. Like, wow. You like that shit, don't ya? You know what I'm saying? Now, the way that Huda plays victim, it needs to be studied, okay? University style. Sierra and Nick's date was funny because Sierra was just like, in real life, like, I'm so excited to see like what it's gonna be to really explore like in real life, like to get the taste of the outside. Like, what's your number? Like, what's your Spotify playlist? This is what's wrong with our generation because why are you thinking about what the fuck is his Spotify playlist? How about where would he want to be 5 years from now? How about what is his career path after Love Island? How about what are y'all plans on seeing each other outside of the show? Like the Spotify playlist goes crazy. Like that's gonna be the least of your worries after this show. Because the women that are gonna be throwing pussy at Nick, I don't know if Sierra's gonna be able to handle it, but we'll see. Now, Nick asks her to be closed off, rightfully so, and she accepts. Smartest one in the villa. Shelly and Ace end up talking, and Shelly is pissed. And this is where she finally lets him know how she feels. She's like, I'm so sick of how you and Huda had did that. I felt like it was very disrespectful. Like, at the end of the day, y'all was kissing or whatever after me and Chris even got up. And it's very hypocritical how you feel away about me still exploring Chris when you were the one who said you wanted to be still open and explore. So I said, hey, I want to explore. I'm like, finally, Shelly, you saying what's on your mind instead of telling the producers in the confessionals. Because you a confessional gangsta, okay? Like they say on Bad Girls Club, all right? Ace, you have no right to be mad. You're the one who wanted to be open. You're the one who has not asked her to be closed off. So she's fair game. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. So are you. And that's why I'm not so mad at Huda. Like, y'all gotta stop being biased with the show. Just because y'all don't like certain people, y'all gotta look at the situation what it is. Ace is such a hypocrite. It's not even funny. Like, he's the size of a hippo's thigh at this point. Like, it's crazy. Now, not gonna lie, the evil side of me enjoyed them argue. Sorry, bye. Or Ace feels like they're not in the space that they could that they're being closed off. And Shelly ends up walking away. She's like, she ended up getting the fuck. Okay. Amaya and Chris are talking, and Elon is ear hustling, right? Because Amaya's just like, I'm not gonna lie, like Zach hasn't put me for a chat like all day, and like he's always hanging out with like the guys, and like he doesn't even put like girls out for like chat. So it's like I don't even know if he's like serious at this point. Like I don't know what his intentions are at dealing with me. So yeah. Elon goes and immediately tells Zach, Elon, you better hope Amaya don't find out because she gonna cuss your bitch ass. Elon, listen, when Amaya get mad, that baby voice goes away. She gonna be like, why did you go over there and start talking shit after what I just said? I didn't mean for you to go back and tell him that. Like, Amaya gonna go, you know Amaya with the neck, she gonna, okay, like she doing the damn the 2-0, like she going, oh, that neck gonna turn, Elon. You better be ready, Mr. Bass. Like it's gonna be really bad if Amaya finds out Elon told Zach. So Zach is like, Blake, what am I supposed to do, bro? Like, you know, like I've been getting to know everybody. Like what the fuck? Like, bro, like what the fuck you want me to do? Like, this is crazy. This is some crazy shit. Like, I just, you know, I feel like, you know, things got to be calm. Like you got to be calm with shit. Not gonna lie, I feel like what happened at the eliminations turned Zach off, and also Zach is still thinking this is Big Brother, and he's not acting like it's a love show. It's a mix, Zach. You've been on Big Brother UK. It's Big Brother mixed with The Bachelor put together, and you got Love Island. That's what I see it from all the episodes I done watched. Sierra and Nick come back from the date and let everybody know they're closed off. They're like, ah! Nick is smiling like a Cheshire cat. You know he looked like Cat in the Hat. So Nick ends up smiling ear to ear. So it's time for a nightcap, and Adriana speaks to Pepe, and he friend zones her. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? Y'all gotta understand, like, I know what I talks about on here. I don't just come on here just spitting bullshit. Pepe is not Pepe's type. Didn't I tell y'all? Pepe likes the all-American girls. He likes the girls that eat American pie, have a cowboy as a father, okay, has a farm, loves rock, and loves Taylor Swift, and a Swiftie. That's the type of girls he into, blonde preferably. He's not into you, Adriana. You have a little bit too much spice to you, okay? I know niggas like Pepe. Like, it's just like, that's what they be into. I felt bad for Adriana. She's like, did he just friends on me? Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super offended. And I'm like, yeah, I could have told you that. Stephen Wonder could have told you that. That was gonna happen, okay? He sees her as basically like a sister, okay? His name is Pepe, for God's sakes. Zach and Alondra have a chat, and he basically says, you know, I don't like being disrespected, in past relationships, I've gotten like really disrespected, and it's been like an issue of mine, and like I don't like being disrespected in public. Like, I'm the type of person, like, you know, like if I have a partner, you're gonna have to like check me in private. Like, don't disrespect me like in public. And that's the things I have in my past relationships, and it's been an issue of mine. So I'm like, that's basically what Amaya did. She do a lot in public. Okay, I'm telling y'all, I turn him off. I still don't see him in Alondra being a thing though. No shade. It's out of convenience for me. Y'all live on two opposite sides of the world. You want a country nigga and you going from a country nigga to a Britain nigga? Like, it's just like, what are we really doing here, Alondra? What are we doing here? Oh my God. So Huda ends up talking to Chris. This is like a walking red flag. He says, they're talking, right? He says, she was like, what's your type? He said, I always attract emotionally unstable women. There you have it. Now it makes sense why they like each other. When she was asking him, like, do you like to FaceTime? Do you like to text? I thought she was going to say, are you going to leave your location on for me? I thought she was going to hit us with one of those. They end up kissing it the night away. That was really the end of the episode. Like, wow. Is all I'm gonna say. Is wow. Is all I'm gonna say. Okay. Let me know what y'all think down below about this episode. I will be dropping tonight's episode tonight, so expect that. Let me know what y'all think, and we are babies. No personal thing.